right, y'all, let us get started. So first off, I just want to get it out of the way that one of the things that is really getting on my nerves lately is when people are talking about this yarn here. You can buy it at Dollar Tree and people are calling it Dollar Tree yarn. It's not Dollar Tree yarn, okay? This is Premier brand. Premier brand is sold in Walmart. It is sold in Michael's. It's sold in, various craft stores outside of Dollar Tree. It's a good brand. I've used Premier brand pretty long time. And you can also get it at Dollar Tree. But what this review is about is the actual Dollar Tree yarn. So I'm just going to throw that in the floor over there. Now, the actual Dollar Tree yarn is this Crafter Square acrylic yarn. See here, distributed by Greenbrier. So this is the true Dollar Tree yarn. So if you take a look here, and this is the same on any skein of yarn, it will tell you what size hook or what size needle to use. Let's see here. Use a 5mm knitting needle. English, what is it? 5mm knitting needle, 6mm crochet hook. Okay, I think that a 6mm crochet hook would actually be a little bit too large for this. I do have a tendency to crochet tightly. I don't like loose stitches. I don't like loose crocheting. I try to keep my stitches tight. So I would say, and you can look at this yarn. I mean, it's not all that thick. I would say to use a 5. That's what I'm going to use. But anyway, in this, for $1, you get 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 220 yards, or 200 meters. It is 100% acrylic. So what I want to do is I want to compare it to good old Red Heart Super Saver. Super Saver, you could say what you want about it. It's my favorite yarn. And I've always said that, a true fiber artist can make a beautiful thing out of whatever you give them. You don't need expensive yarn to make something nice. If you have to have expensive yarn to make something nice, then, I don't know what to tell you. But this yarn here is a medium 4-weight yarn. Crochet hook size is recommended a 5.5mm. I always use a 5 with this, or even a 4.5. Like I said, my stitches are tight, and I use a smaller hook. Knitting needles, 5mm. Now, this is depending on where you buy it. If you get it at Walmart, if you get it at Joann's, depending on where you buy it, prices can vary. This was $3.49. You get 7 ounces, 198 grams, 364 yards. So, basically what I want to do is I want to compare this kind of like to the size and weight. I'm trying to see if it says, it doesn't say a particular weight. It just says acrylic yarn. So I'm going to take the label off. Get out of the way. I'm going to take the label off here. Oh gosh, this is going to be worked from the outside. I hate that. I need to get my yarn bowl over there. But anyway, let's take a look. This is the Crafter Square versus, look, Yarn Birth versus Red Heart. All right, so let's get the Red Heart. Let's get the knot out of it. This is the Red Heart here, and this is Crafter Square. So Red Heart here, I got paint on me, Crafter Square here. So it looks like the Crafter Square is just slightly thinner than the Red Heart Super Saver. They feel about the same. This feels squishier, but then again, this feels like it's been rolled in a more compact manner. Okay, I know how Super Saver works up because I used it ever since I was 5 years old when I was learning how to crochet. Stop. But I think what I want to do is let me work up something in the Crafter Square yarn, okay? And then I can really give you a lot better idea as to how it works up as opposed to Red Heart. friends. So I'm about coming to the end of my hat here. This is just half double crochets. I'll do a video later on showing y'all how to make like this basic hat. But anyway, I'm pleased with it. Pretty happy with this yarn. I don't have a problem with it. Didn't have a problem with it. I think it snagged on my hook once or twice, but I'm used to crocheting like down in my lap, and I have this, and my arms are extended like out onto my table here, and that's causing me some issues. But yeah, let's finish that off here. All right, I'll sew the end in later. But anyway, here's this hat. Made this for my little boy. I'm sure he'll be happy with it. But it works up pretty much like Red Heart does. It's a little bit stiffer than Red Heart. It's a little bit more coarse than Red Heart. But of course, you know, with acrylic yarn, a lot of times in the manufacturing process, there is a coating on it. So if you throw it in the washing machine and throw it in the dryer, it's going to soften right up. Now, I did have a piece of, a skein of the other colors of the Crafters Square brand yarn. The white felt just a little bit softer than this. The red felt a little bit more coarse. But you know, with 100% acrylic yarn, if you've worked with it before, you know, a lot of times there are variances in the scratchiness and the different colors. But comparing this to Red Heart, I would buy this. I would use it. I'm going to wash it. I'm going to dry it. I'm going to see how it softens up. But, yeah, I think it's just fine. And y'all know I like to make a lot of stuffed animals. The thing that I like about this yarn is it's very crisp, it's very clean, it has very crisp lines, you know? So I think it would look really good at making like a doll, a stuffed animal, something that needs to have a bit of structure to it, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, there it is. But anyway, I'm going to wash it and dry it, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you if it feels any different. All right. I'm going to shake this out. Just came out of the dryer a few minutes ago. My Hershey Kiss wrapper over there. Yes, I just ate 2 or 3 Hershey Kisses. But, yeah. Just came out of the dryer. It does feel a lot softer. This is not going to be like baby yarn soft. I mean, it's, you know, it's just not. But then again, you know that Red Heart Super Saver doesn't. But it does feel a lot softer. The stitches still look pretty crisp. They didn't really seem to get fuzzy, but like I said, I only washed it once, okay? I put it in the washing machine with detergent, liquid fabric softener, put it in the dryer with 1 dryer sheet, and it was the only thing that I washed. I didn't wash it with anything else, you know, just in case the color bled, because this will be the first time that I have washed Dollar Tree brand yarn. There was no dye or anything on the inside of the washer. The dryer sheet didn't really have anything on it, so I think it's pretty color fast. You know, I kind of took a peek at it while I was washing. The water was pretty clear. Of course, it's going to be a little bit cloudy when you put your detergent in, but it didn't seem to me like any dye was coming off, is what I'm trying to say. So the skein that I got, ooh, it's got some fuzzy stuck to it. I've got all kinds of stuff going on my table over here. I made this hat. This hat is just a little bit snug on me. I'm going to give it to my 10-year-old. He loves it. He loves blue. And this is still how much yarn I had left, you know? A good amount. I have a good amount left. So you could easily get 2 hats out of 1, I do believe. I know I would definitely have enough to make one for my oldest and my youngest. So, but anyway, good amount of yarn left. I said I'm pretty happy with it. Would I use this yarn again? Yes, I would. Would I use it to make wearables, like hats, scarves? I would say yes. It feels pretty much like the Red Heart Super Saver, and I've made hats and scarves out of that for myself. And this is pretty much what it feels like. I really do not think that it would be scratchy or uncomfortable at all to wear. So there's that. Anyway, I hope this review was informative. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media, the links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I hope to see y'all next time. Bye!